In geometry, it's important that we name things correctly. If you don't, later on, things could become confusing. Naming a plane and naming a line are two of the simplest geometric shapes to name. The first one, name a plane. A plane, remember, is can be defined by any three non-collinear points, but it is a two-dimensional flat surface, like a piece of paper. So there are a couple of ways to name a plane. First, you can name it by the letter that's in the bottom corner or one of the other corners. In this case, it has to be in the bottom left corner. And it's usually a script letter, which is kind of a fancy drawing. It's not block letter like these are block letters. And then the R and the P are script letters. A plane is, if it's named with a script letter, it's always a capital. So P is the name of this plane. So you could call it plane P. You could also name the plane by using three non-collinear points. Remember, non-collinear means not in a straight line. So you see that there's a line drawn on this plane, and the points N, M, and P are all on that line. I can't use these 3 points. I have to use three non-collinear points. So I can choose two of these, and then you see there's one other point over here that's on the plane that's not on the line. So I can use any of these three letters to name the plane. In this case, I will use A, N, and P. Make sure you're using capital letters when you're naming that. To name a line, you must use 2 points on the line, or you can use the script letter. And that's usually a small or lowercase letter, like this R right here. So that line can be named by this script R. So I call that line R. Or I can name it with 2 points on the line. Any 2 points. I understand that there's 3 points on this that are drawn on the line, but I only use 2 to name the line. Do not use more than 2. So I could name it NP. And then I put the symbol for a line over top of it, and that is a straight bar with 2 arrows at the end. The arrows show that that line actually continues on and on forever in both those directions. I could also call it line NM. Or line MP. So any 2 points on the line can be used to name the line. And you could put them in any order. So I could reorder these. I could call this PN. So I could switch these 2 letters. I could call it MN, or I can call it PM. Any of those will work. So there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these can be switched around. So 5, 6, 7, 8 different ways that I could name this line right here.